Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I am here with what I melted over the last 2 weeks. I know I said I was going to start trying to do this weekly. We had a very busy weekend. I just recorded literally 99% of this, and then an Amber Alert came across my phone and my daughter's phone and blew the house up with all kinds of noise, and my camera shut off automatically. So I have to start all over again. So we had a really busy weekend last weekend. We're helping my mom move. She lives almost 2 hours away from us, and she's moving about 2.5 to 3 hours in the other direction. So it's still about the same distance. She currently lives about 2 hours from us, but then she's moving, and when she moves, she'll be about 3 hours from us. So it's not horrible. She's just going more west and north from where we live. So we were over there last weekend helping them get stuff done. And then this weekend, we're helping them move. And then next weekend, we have big stuff happening. And my warmers won't even be on because we won't be home. So if I see after a week that I don't have a lot to show you guys, I will extend it by a week. I'm just going to play it by ear. The other issue I'm having is I'm absolutely brain dead at 5 in the morning. But 5 in the morning is the only time I have to record. Robert's just left for work. The kids are in bed, and it's the only time I have silence. So, but I sound like an idiot because one, I'm always yawning, and two, I am trying to put coherent words together, and I don't sleep very well at night. It's amazing to me because we will go to bed and Robert's head will hit the pillow and he's snoring. And it takes me 2 hours sometimes to fall asleep. I'll just lay there and stare at the damn ceiling. And so I'm like, that shit pisses me off. Last night was a good example. His head, the pillow, he was out. I was like, really? So, yeah, I don't want to talk about it. All right, so I'm going to start with what I did not finish. I'm going to end with what I did finish. My typical scenario. It is the end of June. It's already the 26th. It's amazing how fast this year is going, despite all the drama that's happening this year. And I'm not just talking about COVID, I'm just talking about everything else in general, like in my personal life, just my divorce taking forever. And well, that was due to COVID. Everything got delayed so much, but it's like now that everything's over on that front, it feels like things are starting to go really fast again. The year dragged on for a little while and now it's going fast, and it's like, okay, this is cool. So anyways, I really am struggling to change my wax out in the afternoons. At the other house, I would put my wax on in the mornings when I got up, and then I would change it halfway through the day around 3, 4 in the afternoon, or when I could no longer smell it. And I'm really struggling to do that. I've been just keeping the same wax on and then putting my bedroom wax on. And I feel like I'm not getting through my stash, and I have a lot of wax. I do still have orders coming in. I did place some pre-orders with some vendors. You will see those hauls coming up. I have a VCS haul I did not upload yet that I recorded a week or two ago now. And then I also have another VCS haul that I will be recording early next week because I'll be getting my last package in today. And today's Friday. I do have a Super Tarts haul to record, and I will have a very small Sasago Aroma haul. And I think that's it. The only outstanding orders I will have is I do have some Sassy Girl from this month's pre-order, the June pre-order, and I do have Super Tarts because I've been ordering just about every week. I have a list of BAM bags I want, and as I've just been ordering as they pop up in the pre-order, and then, yeah, so I'm just pretty much trying to get through those. I have, for the most part, stopped buying wax for the summer, but I do have some things that are still coming in, and I will continue to buy like top favorites as they get low, or as I get low on them, or as I see them restocked, and they may not be restocked for 6 months and I may run out by then. So I have my own gauge on what I'm going to buy this summer, whereas most times I try not to because it does get hot. Although it was hot yesterday and I got a VCS order, and her stuff seems to stay pretty stable, and it gets dropped off on my porch, which is shaded, so that helps. I think the stuff that gets put in the mailbox is just, I feel like that's where the risk comes in. But if I'm only getting one PFRE, they always put it in the mailbox. Whereas if I order enough for a box, it seems like if I order enough for a box, it kind of saves the wax because they put it on the porch. And again, it's cooler. It's not as hot as a metal mailbox in 95-degree weather. So that's where my wax gets soft, as if it gets left in the mailbox. So I've been just kind of gauging what I want to do. I need to start saving my money for my surgical procedure I'm having next year. And so I really need to kind of slow down on the buying. I do have a few scents from my top vendors that I am on the lookout for. And if I see them restocked, I will buy them. No, no questions asked. And, Robert's already said, just buy your favorites and stick with that, because he's like, your wax corner is ridiculous. And I'm like, oh, you've seen nothing. It's nothing compared to what I used to have. Like, I still, although I have a lot coming in, I still don't have the volume I used to have, which I'm perfectly fine with. All right, now that I rambled for 6 minutes, the first thing that I have is Backwoods Barbie Drinks a Shirley Temple from VCS. So this is Strawberry Satsuma Cotton Candy, and then it is Lemon Lime Fizzy Pop with Cherry. And this I'm just showing you what I have. I have this corner from a loaf left. I'm going to cut this in half, put it in a couple of my warmers, probably today or tomorrow, just to finish it up. I love this scent. It is going on 3 years old. It is a very nice fruity fizzy scent. I do have a couple Backwoods Barbie blends here, and she just did in the pre-order that she's just shipped. There were several fruity type fizzy blends like this. So I did go ahead and order some of those. You'll see those in that haul, but that performs very well for me. I get a very good performance from VCS. I know I sound like a broken record, but I've had people still ask me. They don't watch these videos and they're like, why are you still hauling her stuff? You've always said that it doesn't perform well. But it performs very well in this house, whereas in my ex-husband's house, I couldn't get a throw to save my life. I have 2 vendors left to test out because I had like 4 I could not get a throw from in his house. VCS Rose Girls and K and Tiffany Candles were the 3 big one, or 4 big ones. And then Southbound and Bathing Garden are the other 2 I could not get a performance from. So I'm gonna decide about placing a small order with each of them to kind of test it out to see if they perform well in this house versus the other house. I may buy a little bit in a D-stash. I haven't decided yet. Southbound goes fairly quick though in D-stashes, so I'll just have to see because I have none of either of them on hand. So I may test them out because I love their stuff, but they just didn't perform for me. And I know I've had people go, okay, you have said for years VCS doesn't perform. Why are you still buying? Why are you melting? Why are you saying now it works well? I'm telling you, the house makes all the difference. Like, this house is smaller. The ceilings aren't as tall. The airflow is better. And so I get a much better throw. Like, I'm even shocked at how good performance I get from most of these vendors. All right, then I have Satsugirl Aroma Blackberry Flintstones Coconut Cream Pie. It's plump blackberry, strawberry, raspberry, guava, fruity pebbles, marshmallow, vanilla bean, Noel birthday cake. So I don't know why it says coconut cream pie when it's not listed on the description. I don't care though. It smells really good. I get a lot of the blackberry, strawberry, raspberry, guava, and I get a hint of the fruity pebbles. This is a very good fruity scent. I got a very good performance out of this. This lasted all day. I could smell it into the evening. My top bay for bedroom, Pink Sugar Sleepy Time from Satsugirl. It is pink sugar, lavender, spearmint, and chamomile. This has gotten me through hell and back. This blend got me through a lot of depression when I was still with my ex-husband. When I knew that I had to walk away from my marriage, but I wasn't strong enough to leave. This got me through the last probably 3 years without completely losing my mind. I don't even have to melt it. If I just open the bag and stick my face in the bag and inhale, it just calms me immediately. This has really helped with my anxiety. And then, of course, I can, sleep very well with it. I do have 2.5 loaves. I have 2 in the cupboard and then this one. And so once it is restocked, this is one that I mentioned before, I will purchase even on a ban because I don't want to run low on this scent. It is just, this has been my crutch through a lot. And this is one of the only bedroom scents that I can still smell the next morning, which is a big plus for me. Most mornings I'll wake up and go, what the hell did I melt last night? Because I can't smell it. But that one, oh my God. All right. My other favorite bedroom blend, Rosemary's Baby from Super Tarts. This is a rosemary mint herbal lavender bedtime bath. I have these 2 little pieces left, and I have 4 more bam bags. So this is one that I will always have at least 3 or 4 or 5 bam bags at all times on hand. It is just, oh my god. But I have a whole basket full of lavender and bedroom scents, so I really need to focus on finishing up those if I don't plan on melting them, because those 2 are the ones I reach for all the time. If I did not melt another thing in the bedroom, those 2 would make me very happy melting at night. But I do have this whole big bin, so I need to focus on those right now and not melt as much of the favorites. All right, from Sassy Girl Aroma, I have Pink Chiffon Ocean Breeze Shaving Cream. This performed very well. I did between a half and a third of a chunk in my bathroom. You could definitely get all 3 of these scents. It was heavier on the Ocean Breeze and shaving cream. I love her shaving cream blends. This I got this one in that Flintstones one in a D-stash. A couple ladies have been selling older Sassy Girl, and I bought several of these chunk bags, and I bought an older loaf, and so far everything has performed very, very well. If it is stored properly and whatever, I usually only buy from people I know store their wax properly. There's some people who think Ziploc baggies are okay. There's some people who think keeping it in a storage unit that's not climate controlled is okay. There's some people who, know how to store their wax. So for me, I only buy from people, that I know. That I know they store their wax good, and they're not going to sit there with a 100-degree house and expect their wax to hold up to that. So as long as it's stored properly, you can usually get several years out of wax. From Sassy Girl Aroma, I also have some Disneyland. I'm trying to get through this loaf because I do have a whole nother loaf I just got a month or so ago. This one's a bunch of fruits. There's like creamsicle and pineapple and strawberry and like lemonade and cotton candy. It's a very good blend. That's another one I get a very good performance from. From Hayden Row, I have Beach Bum. This is the Bobbi Brown Beaches type blend. This is a very good scent. It smells like, it kind of reminds me of the salty sea air and the sand and the ocean water. It's just a very nice, fresh, beachy scent. I get a very good performance from that. Lasts all day. From Super Tarts, Luna Lemon Curd French Vanilla Twilight. This is another good bedroom blend that I will always have on hand. I do have a little more than half of a bam bag left. So when this is offered again, I will order another one. I do really enjoy this one. It's another good one that is just a soothing type scent. So I will always have that on hand as well. Then from L3, I have What Dreams May Come, which is Liana's Lullaby Lavender and Spring Breeze. I don't remember the scent notes for Liana's Lullaby. I know it's a lavender blend, but the Spring Breeze is a laundry scent, and oh my god, it just smells so good. This is another one that I can smell the next morning, and I'm like, oh yeah, I know what I put on last night. VCS Winged Mermaid. This is over 3 years old. It is from March of 2017. Shimmering Blue Lagoon Salty Sierra Coconut. I do quarter my coins in the bathroom, and this is the only scent or not the only scent, but this is a scent I only melt in the bathroom. It is just such a fresh scent. So I quarter my coins, put a quarter at a time in my bathroom. Gets a very good performance. I can sometimes smell this the next day if I forget to change my wax out at night. From L3, I also have this Dreamweaver and Somebody's Watching Me. This one I don't think I'll melt in the bedroom anymore, although it's got lavender. That zucchini bread and sugar corn pudding kind of comes out a little bit more. So I think I'll melt this somewhere else. I believe, yeah, this is the last thing I did not finish, and this one is from L3. Think Happy Thoughts and Pirate's Life. Rainbow Sherbet Waffle Cone Gummy Bears, Raspberry Rainbow with grapefruit and lime. This is a very nice fruity scent, and I was getting very good performance from this as well. Her stuff does very well for me 2-3 years out as well, so I really only buy from vendors that I know I can get a good performance from way out. Like, there's no point in buying if it's not going to last. Because most people like me, not most people, but many people like me, have a big stash. So if it's not going to last a year or two sitting in my bin waiting for its turn, I don't want it. You know, most of the vendors I've bought from, I've gotten a very good performance 2, 3, 4, sometimes 5 years out. I know my VCS, I've melted some 2015 and 16 this year and gotten still amazing throws. So those are the ones I try to stick with. All right, now for my empties. I have Surfer Girl from Sassy Girl, Beach Nights, and Sweet Lavender. I love this scent. I love her Beach Nights, and you mix it with Sweet Lavender, and it's like, hello. That's another one I could smell the next morning. Also from Sassy Girl, the Big Shave, which is Cotton Candy Beach Nights and Shaving Cream. This one I love. I love her Beach Nights. I love shaving cream. I do have a full poly bag plus a brittle in this scent. I think she changed the name on the poly bag. It was a different name. But still, that performs so well. And that I'll melt everywhere. From VCS, I finished a 4-pack of coins in Chicago Outfit. This is coming up on 4 years old. Blackberry Mango Ginger Ale. So the only thing I have against this, and it's not VCS, it is ginger ale in general. Once it hits about 6 hours, the ginger ale turns kind of sour on me. And it's every single vendor that I've tried the ginger ale scent. It's still good. I get a good solid 6 hours before it does that, and that's fine. I have so much wax that I could probably change my wax out every 4 or 5 hours, and it would still take me years to go through everything. So that's why I'm kind of slowing down on my buying. I still have a bunch coming in, but I am slowing down for the most part because I just have so much. From VCS, I also finished So Fetch, which is creamy orange strawberry pistachio cakelets with buttercream. I got the bakery pistachio from this. I did not get a lot of the orange and strawberry, which is fine, but I did get the pistachio, and I got like a buttercream scent. This was amazing, performed very, very well. Also from VCS, Cookie Monster's Cotton Candy. This is from 2018. This is a very, very good scent. I got a lot of the cotton candy, and you get a lot of that sugar cookie and sugar cookie dough scent. This was very good. I love her Cookie Monster blends. All right, and then from Sassy Girl Aroma, I finished Little Mermaid. This is a Mac Apple Cotton Candy Salty Sierra Driftwood and Whipped Cream. I love this scent. I put it in the bathroom. It's just a very fresh scent. That Mac Apple mixed with the Driftwood and Salty Sierra just performs very well and just smells amazing. And the last thing that I have for this week is Rose Girls Orange Sherbet, and these were like mini melter pieces. You can see by the label this was a very, very old bag. I'm thinking 2016-ish, because when I started buying from her in early 2017, she had just changed the labels to the big R with the G that she has now. So this is probably 2016 or 15. It is not labeled. I got it as an extra in a D-stash. Performed very, very well. This is another one that can kind of be hit or miss for me. Orange sherbet can tend to have a sour note if you leave it on way too long, and that's, again, it's not the vendor's fault. It's just how it works in my house. Like when the scent notes start to die off, it just leaves just a weird, you know, scent note for me. But I got a good 4 or 5 hours out of this before it started getting that sour type note. But I love orange sherbet scents. I like it mixed with like a birthday cake, or like that would be really good with sugar cookie royale or something. So we'll just have to play along if I get any more orange sherbet. I think I have some orange revival, and I'm thinking I have some royal sugar cookie from Rose Girl, so I think I'm going to mix the two. All right, that's everything for these past couple weeks. Again, I may try to do another one next Friday. It may be another couple weeks before I get this done again. We have 2 busy weekends coming up in a row. And I won't even have my warmers on the next 2 weekends. So I don't know that I'll have enough to do a video, but I'll see what I have. So, all right, thanks for watching. I'll talk to y'all later. Bye.